There are some popular myths about cats that are just not true. Like when a cat licks you, they're kissing you. 1 human year equals 7 cat years, and a cat's mouth is cleaner than a human's. You'll learn the truth about those myths in this video, so let's cover some common myths before we dive into the real reason why cats lick you. Human food for cats. A lot of people think that if it's okay for us humans to eat, then it's okay for our cats to eat. But that's not always true. There are several weird foods that are perfectly safe for us but dangerous to our cats. Foods like chocolate, grapes, macadamia, nuts, raisins, and onions, just to name a few. Some of these foods can cause toxicity and allergic reactions in cats, which if not treated promptly, can be life-threatening. Your vet can help you learn what they can and can't eat, and they can help you come up with a plan to keep them healthy. 1 cat year equals 7 human years. Now here's a myth about cats that almost everybody thinks is true. 1 human year equals 7 cat years. However, this myth is somewhat true for dogs, and probably got started because people said humans live for about 70 years, and dogs live for about 10 years. But that's pretty inaccurate when it comes to cats. Cats reach sexual maturity between the ages of 6 and 10 months, and reach their peak growth around the age of 2 years. Cats age differently than humans. Cats grow quickly throughout their first 2 years of life, but then their growth rate decreases. Considering their average lifespan and growth rate, ideally, a cat's first year should be equivalent to 15 human years, and by the age of 2 years, a cat is 24 or 25 equivalent to human years, which is a startling statistic. Don't be surprised the next time you calculate your cat's age in human years. Cat age in human years chart. This next myth is a little on the sensual side. But first, if you love your cat and want them to be the best cat it can be, subscribe to this YouTube channel so you never miss any of our future cat videos. Female cats humping. Okay? No beating around the bush here. Many people think that only boy cats hump, but female cats may be just as guilty. Here's why humping is not always a sexual thing. It could be a display of social dominance, or your cat is just overexcited and doesn't know how else to express themselves. Humping is a very common phenomenon in neutered and unneutered male and female cats. Many veterinarians believe that stress and anxiety can also lead to cats humping on different things, including other cats. Some female cats like to hump other cats or objects if they have a medical problem down there, which is irritating them or causing pain. Cat peeing like a dog. The next behavior might look cute and familiar, but it is actually concerning for cats. You might have dogs peeing with their one leg up, but what if your cat does the same? Normally, cats pee in the squatting position to allow the urine to flow smoothly without an obstruction. If your cat pees regularly in the dog posture with one leg up, following can be the reasons. Number 1 is that there is a high possibility of your cat having a medical problem such as urinary tract infections, UTIs, bladder stones and crystals, or urinary blockage. Some cats may pee in this position if they are marking their territory, have behavioral issues, or are stressed or anxious. Are black cats unlucky? One of the most popular and ancient cat myths is that black cats are unlucky and bad omen. But is this really true? Well, the fact is, this myth has many variations which change depending on the location. For example, in Japan, it is believed that if a black cat crosses your path, it is a sign of good luck. In Europe and the USA, it is entirely the opposite, and believed to be a sign of bad luck if a black cat crosses your way. The direction in which the black cat moves in front of you is important in Germany. For example, if the black cat goes from left to right in front of you, it symbolizes good luck, whereas walking from right to left represents bad luck. Summer shave. And speaking of your cat's health, here's another thing people get wrong. Many cat owners think that they should have their cats shaved in the summer, but this can be problematic for a few reasons. First, when you shave them, you get rid of their natural protection against sunburn and bug bites. And to make matters even worse, if your cat has a double coat, I'm talking to you, Maine Coon and Scottish Fold owners to name a few, then you're robbing them of their natural ability to regulate their temperature, so they might actually overheat. If you're thinking about giving your cat a haircut, talk to your vet and see what's best for your kitty. Are cats colorblind? There's another mistake people are making that's hurting their cat. But first, let's talk about a myth that might make you think twice about the next toy or food bowl you get your cat. And that is the myth that cats are colorblind. This myth is somewhat true. We, humans, are trichromats, meaning we have 3 types of color-detecting rod cells in our eyes, which are red, blue, and green. Whereas cats are dichromats, which means they have 2 types of color-detecting rod cells, blue and green, and lack red-sensitive cones. Cats primarily see the world in blue and green shades, and are not sensitive to red and oranges. Colors that might appear bright and flashy to humans might be more muted to cats. So the next time you pick up toys, food bowls, or balls, you might want to consider getting blue ones instead of red ones. Cat's mouth cleaner than humans. Now, these next few myths have a lot more at stake than whether your cat is colorblind or not. The first one is that cats' mouths are cleaner than humans. Okay, here's the truth. They're not necessarily cleaner. We each carry billions of bacteria in our mouths, but they do carry different bacteria than we do. And most of the bacteria they carry won't harm us, which is probably how this myth got started. However, you must understand the significance of dental health in cats, regularly clean their teeth, and offer them a balanced and healthy diet. Poor dental maintenance in cats can result in gum inflammation, bleeding gums, bad mouth odor, and loss of teeth in severe cases, which will ultimately lead to weight loss and emaciation. And here's a big mistake that could harm your cat. When your cat has a pee accident in the house, rubbing its nose in it will help prevent future accidents. Okay, this is not true, because you're not actually teaching them where to go. All you're teaching them is to be scared of you. If your cat has an accident, it's best to clean it up with an enzymatic cleaner, and they won't go in that spot anymore. Then take them to their litter box, show them where to go, and praise them for going to the right spot. They'll appreciate your patience with them so much, they could kiss you. Cats licking you. Which brings us to this next myth. When cats lick you, it's their version of kissing you. If a cat licks your face, hands, clothes, and feet, they might be trying to get your attention, showing affection, like the taste of the skin, or they just might be cleaning their tongue. Some cats like salt and stinky things, so if you're sweaty, they might be trying to lick your sweat, which makes sense in a slightly offensive way, because my cats lick me way more than my wife. Your cat may also lick you to remove any leftover food from your hands. Mothers groom their kittens, and cats occasionally groom each other, known as allo-grooming, which helps improve their social bond. This could also explain why your cat is licking you. It simply wants to strengthen its bond with you. However, if your cat is licking your pants or fabric, they just might be doing so to clean their tongue and get rid of debris or hair off of it. According to PTMD, licking is a displacement behavior that cats do to relieve stress. Normally, stress causes excessive grooming in cats, but licking towards you is another possibility. However, this is not something you should overlook, because licking due to stress can progress into a compulsive behavior, which can be dangerous for the cat. So you should try to identify and minimize the triggers for the licking. For example, loud noises, visitors at your place, or the presence of another pet. Lastly, your cat might also lick you if they feel you are a part of their social group. Normally, cats licking your skin doesn't result in an infection or allergic reaction. But if you have an open wound on your skin, you must make sure your cat doesn't lick it, or the bacteria in its saliva can cause an infection. And if you want your cat to keep loving you, watch this video next, about 15 things cats hate that humans do, so you know what never to do.